Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within your control, and some things are not. Epictetus. This reminds us that we should focus on what we can control, such as our attitudes and reactions, rather than worrying about things that are outside our control. Do not concern yourself with what others think of you, but what you think of yourself. Seneca. In today's world, where others' opinions can seem very important, this quote reminds us that our self-esteem should not depend on external validation. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. This quote reminds us that, even in times of adversity, we have control over our thoughts and reactions. Adversity does not happen to make us give up, but to raise us up. Seneca. When we face challenges, we should view them as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than reasons to give up. Life is too short to worry about anything. You had better enjoy it, because the next day would not be like this. Epictetus. This reminds us to value the present and live each day to the fullest, rather than overly worrying about the future. Do not get upset with others' actions. What they do is their business, how you react is yours. Epictetus. In today's world, where we can encounter many different opinions and actions, this quote teaches us to maintain inner peace, regardless of others' behavior. We do not suffer from reality, but from the opinions we have of reality. Epictetus. This teaches us to question our assumptions and beliefs, rather than blindly accepting our initial emotional reactions. Your life is what your thoughts make of it. Marcus Aurelius. This reinforces the idea that we have control over our perspective and, consequently, over the quality of our lives. If you really want to escape the things that haunt you, you need to adopt an open mind. Seneca. This reminds us that being open to new ideas and perspectives can help us overcome obstacles and challenges. Be happy with what you have and are, be generous with both, and you won't have to hunt for happiness. Marcus Aurelius. In a world where consumer culture is strong, this quote reminds us that true happiness does not come from material goods, but from appreciating what we have and being generous with others. Be happy with what you have and are, be generous with both, and you won't have to hunt for happiness. Marcus Aurelius. In a world where the culture of consumerism is strong, this quote reminds us that true happiness does not come from material goods, but from appreciating what we have and being generous with others. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to what happens to you. Epictetus. This quote teaches us that our reaction to events is more important than the events themselves. This is very useful in the modern world where we are constantly exposed to many stimuli and situations. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason that now arm you against the present. Marcus Aurelius. This quote is a reminder that the future is uncertain and that we should live in the present using logic and reason as our main tools. When we face difficult situations, we should not ask, "Why me?" but rather, "Why not me?" Seneca. This quote encourages the acceptance of challenges as part of life, rather than avoiding or resisting them. It is a very useful mindset in our modern world, full of uncertainties and challenges. Fear of what may happen tomorrow robs joy from today. Seneca. This reminds us that we should avoid anxiety and fear of the future in order to fully enjoy the present moment. Time discovers truth. Seneca. This quote is a reminder that, eventually, the truth always comes to light. It is a useful reflection in a world where misinformation and fake news are common. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. Marcus Aurelius. This suggests that sometimes we should face our desires or fears head-on to overcome them. It's a great thing to know the season appropriate for each action. Marcus Aurelius. This quote is a reminder of the importance of timing and patience in life. It's a relevant idea in our fast-paced modern world. Wealth consists much more in satisfaction of needs than in possession of goods. Seneca. This quote reminds us that true wealth comes from being satisfied with what we have, not from owning many goods. It's an important reflection in a consumption-oriented world.